Shit.
So me and my best friend decided that we wanted to go swimming and came out to Wally's Beach. It's Wally's desert now. Where'd the water fucking go? I remember the water being out here. Well, we get start right here, and people would swim out to that island. There's no water.
But
Nobody told me about this. Why didn't I know this? Why didn't I know that donkeys are this sweet and cuddly? Why did nobody tell me this? They should be teaching this in schools. This should be kindergarten, day one. Donkeys are this sweet and cuddly. I had no idea. What?
yani punda
This is
inaweza
important
kuwa
information
smart hivi.
that everybody should have. This is what donkeys can be like. This is what what is
A
this?
donkey is called a punda
I didn't know this.
in Swahili.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love these boys.
Yeah, so that guy was with his two pundas.
We finally found the man from the crazy plane lady video. That's the mother effer that ain't real, folks. Check this out.
No, it's okay. Yeah, we should be like, are you at the part of that? I don't know who's talking in the phone. So I was just sitting right here. She just kept me. We shouldn't end it.
Did she say anything before that to you?
No.
So do you remember the plane
Are
lady?
you okay? You hurt?
Yeah. No, I'm okay.
You sure?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
From episode, I think episode
I know my flight.
19.
So it's gonna be like in the next
Go watch it and then
20
see.
minutes.
Okay.
So that unsolved, what does that mean?
So it means to fight somebody. Push them. To bring some kind of harm.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I shouldn't.
What did you find?
It's okay.
Do you want to speak to the rest real quick?
Joe, does that guy seem not real to you? What's this dance that those guys doing here? This dancing, is it dancing for the ghost or what? Say some guys are just creepy.
Here's some fucked up shit. Check this out. Alexa, when will World War III start?
World War III will commence on March 1st, 2024, when the Chinese invade the United States from within by activating countless sleeper cells. This will be followed by full military invasion on both coasts by Russia and China. The attack will be devastating and incorporate weapons never before seen by mankind. Humanity as we know it will be forever changed and never return to its former glory as the Republic of China will rule going forth.
Here's some fucked up shit.
Joe, crazy, right?
If you don't see the kite split right now as we speak, you don't feel the shift. You don't feel the energy changes. I don't know what more do we need to do to convince you, to show you.
Joe,
But at the end of the day, you're gonna see it yourself. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe or not, everyone is gonna see the great split.
Joe.
But those who are highly sensitive, they can feel already the great shifts that are taking place in this world. And there are already signs, so many signs that the split is on. The wildfires in Maui, it's on CNN, it's on every mainstream news. But they're not gonna tell you the real reason behind the wildfires. Because tell lie vision, tell lies to their vision. It's all about that. It's controlled by these engineers. We're politicians,
Joe.
political leaders. They're just puppets in the game. You'll never hear them speaking like this, waking people up.
This is real, man.
About promoting violence and fear. The reason behind the Maui wildfires it's got something to do with the great split. The energies that are changing. I'm not gonna be long on the story. There was a being that was vibrating so high in that region, in that area. The fire was caused by the energetic beams, weapons that were used to attack that entity. But you're not gonna get that on your mainstream news.
Sheesh.
If you don't know, or if you don't see the split right now, they are getting late.
Yo, stay woke, guys.
Running late. The energies are changing. That's why you're gonna see a lot of people committing suicides. Remember what happened in 2020, the corona. The after effects of that as well. That's why we promote that you need to go within you to be able to navigate yourself right now in these times. It's gonna be came down for the religion. You're gonna be confused. Your own pastors are gonna be confused. The game is changing. The split between 3D and 5D is on. But these types of messages is for certain individuals, those who are vibrating a little bit higher.
Yo, guys.
In Peru, by the reptilians, it's real. But they're not gonna talk much about that on TV. That is to inflict fear. You're gonna see it in the near future. That is to inflict fear. People who serve those entities, they believe and we believe those were the reptilians because they are also levitating at the very same time. They are vibrating a little bit higher. They are coming from the inner earth. Those are the reptilians. So whether you are ready or not ready, you're gonna feel the shift. You gotta feel the shift.
Yo, guys.
It's a matter of you.
Spam the like button, yo, man.
The shift is gonna take place. So it's up to you if you want to ascend or you want to be left behind. Because the split is on. So to go within you, to vibrate a little bit higher. To have more positive thoughts than the negative ones. The return of Christ that we're speaking about is on right now. The energy is changing. That's why you're gonna get few. Not even few. You're gonna get people who will be committing suicides for no reason. Because these entities, that's what they want. That's why they inflict fear upon you. They know about the great shift. You're gonna be surprised. And you don't want to be surprised. That's why we say awareness is gonna be the key. Awareness is gonna be the master key in this game. You need to be aware of what is taking place here. Highly important to vibrate a little bit higher. Don't be attached. Don't be attached. Otherwise, it's gonna prohibit you from ascending. You are a multi-dimensional entity. The spiritual warfare is on. The split between 3D and 5D is on. You better be aware. Raise your consciousness right now. Peace.
Yo, guys. It's getting really creepy. Horror videos. Yo. Yo, what's happening, man? Is that a baby? Ah, man. Yo, what's happening here? Ah, shit. Yo. Holy Christ, man. And these ghosts are... Joe, man. These places look scary. What are these symbols? Joe! Is that a coffin or what? Joe, man, shit. And it seems like it's in charge. Yo. Ah,
Press. I'm very happy that you're giving me this attention and this information attention because it needs to get out to the world. I will start, since we have to be brief. I have already given all pertinent information and supporting documentation to the Senate Intelligence Committee and Arrow. They informed me that all of my information will be recorded for public record and shared with Congress. It is that important. In 2010, I was selected to go down to the South Pole Station in Antarctica for an entire year by Raytheon Polar Services as an employee of a third-party contractor for the National Science Foundation. I function in a dual-role capacity as a tradesman and a firefighter. My responsibilities required me to be more informed than most of my crew and offered me complete access to the facilities. What I learned from this unique experience needs to be shared with the entire world. The technology at the South Pole Station certainly can do what it is presented as its primary purposes, and unfortunately, much more. The Ice Cube neutrino detector is presented as a passive listening device for the purposes of the science as presented. But I'm going to skip right through the chase, folks. I have provided documentation that proves that the 5,160, what they call DOMs, that are embedded in the ice can actually transmit at 2,047 volts each. That gives us a long list of things to consider. It is effectively a multifaceted directed energy weapons platform that I will list rapidly a few things that it can do. Vehicle detection. We're learning that these off-world craft, on-world craft, ours or other nations, are also emitting neutrinos. So this makes the South Pole Station effectively an air traffic control station for this new level of equipment that nobody's discussing. In addition to the ability to detect neutrinos and the exotic vehicles, I have provided documentation that shows that this is also a system for faster than light communications. In the past, Gary McKinnon has hacked NASA, found the off-world fleet, the list of captains, and it's apparent that if we have faster than light vehicles moving throughout the system, we're going to need faster than light communications. This is that facility. Unfortunately, I have other bad news. The season that I was there, 2010 to 2011, we converted from construction to operations and maintenance in both the elevated station and the detector array. Unfortunately, when they first fired it up, that was when we had the earthquakes in Christchurch, New Zealand. There was 2 incidental shots before they were able to target it correctly. This is an earthquake generating device as well. This is the weapons of war that we have to deal with now and what Raytheon's hiding. There's an ELF system at the South Pole Station that when I arrived, I was told it was off, dismantled, and completely defunct. In my work, I will rapidly just tell you, I had to figure out the circuitry for certain other repairs, and I found that this system is in fact completely energized, up and running, and being utilized with the other systems for nefarious purposes as well. The Atmospheric Research Observatory is in what we call the clean air sector. I witnessed myself a very powerful green laser shooting out of the top of this facility into the cosmos. This, I believe, is a secondary form of long-range communications and or a defense system. I am not saying that we need to be scared of anything that's out there, but please understand the military-industrial complex is happy to invest all of your money in alleviating their fears. A question of power comes into play for all of these facilities that are present. I assure you, I knew what was going on. I knew the load demands of the facility, and all of these new items exceed the demand for the systems that I was presented. I'm doing due diligence and research. I believe there's either a secondary power supply there that is either nuclear, that was there prior to the start of the Antarctic Treaty, which prohibits such things, and or that there is some sort of exotic power supply system there that just is not in the verbiage of the treaty, so it negates the responsibility to the parties involved.
You know, this is 2023.
I think that pretty much covers it for time. If anybody wants to find out more, I have a website where all this information is at. For brevity, I'll wrap it up. You can go to decipher.tv. I've documented all this stuff and information.
You know, 2023 is the year of the whistleblowers. This might as well be the most important news out there. Stay woke, keep it tuned, watch till the end, guys. Joe and time.
Now watch. Watch Timoni, wote atembea kwenye imeenda. Sawa. Timo usikuze.
This is the magician, the thing is
Abracadabra.
Yo. Is that guy a magician? Aiming for darkness. People here have extraordinary powers. You can see that guy. That's just an ordinary